I should have been out tonight. But 2 tears in the bucket, motherfucker, I ain't going out at all. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. I'm only working with YouTube tonight, so I can focus just on YouTube for a moment. But I got on here because I just wanted to talk to like the ladies and the young ladies and stuff like that because I just had to get one of my good girlfriends together. I love you too, Asia, because she having man problems. And I'm almost at the point, I was at the point where I was tired of hearing the same problems over and over and over from her with the same situations. And her problem is the guys that she date. And she keep dating the same type of guys. So she's always in the same position. And I just finally told her, bitch, you got to get it together. If you look at your pattern, you're dating the same type of guy. You're dating the same guy, just in a different fucking body. Quit fucking so quick. You fucking these niggas so quick. And yes, I said niggas. That's, I don't like using the word, but I had to talk to her in her former brain. And they treating you like shit because you letting them treat you like shit. You letting them fuck you all type of ways, treat you like shit. They come over, they may bring you a little tight ass munchie sandwich or something, and then you bent the fuck over the damn couch, and then they leave you right back out, and they don't come pick you up from work when you call them. They don't do shit. It's the same story. Girl, quit going after the same fucking man. I'm tired of hearing your bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. You date the same motherfuckers. And you let them treat you like shit, keep going bad. You got to get over that. I'm like, you really do come home a lot of times with a wet pussy and a dry purse. There's no way you should be out with a guy the night before you have to go to work, and then you try to tell me, bitch, you need a ride to work? Oh, no, ma'am. You was just on your knees and back, bitch, with some man. Why are you asking for a ride to work? You can't call me for that. You have to. You should have said, look, I got to be to work. So before you start blowing out my back and my front and my mouth, I need to make sure you are gonna make sure I get to work. So either you gonna schedule me a Uber or a Lyft, or you gonna give me some cash, or you gonna stay the night and you gonna take me to work. But I'm not gonna sit here and let you treat me like no hoe, and then I gotta. No, I'm not. No, 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 no. I'm like, girl, I've been telling her this forever, and I had enough of it. And I was driving back from San Diego too, and she called me with this shit. I said, bitch, you know what? Let me tell you something. I got a lot of shit on my mind, and me hearing your problems with some man who keep treating you like shit is not my business. I done told you over and over. Get your life together. Quit running after every man that wink his fucking eye at you. Every man that wink his eye at you ain't good for you. Shit. Why you so goddamn lonely? Love yourself. The fuck you always? Why you fucking so early anyway? That's why they treat you like that, because you're opening up your fucking legs so fast. Close your legs, keep your knees together. Put some magnets on the motherfuckers to keep them together. I don't understand. And you hooping and hollering and hooping and crying and the girl, get over that. You played yourself, he ain't played you, you let him play you because you playing yourself. So if you playing yourself, of course it's easy for someone to play you because you don't even know your own worth. You letting them, you showing them what your worth is by opening your legs so early. Letting them treat you like shit. You let them treat you like shit, you take them back, you get treated like shit. You can't complain. You let them do it. I don't understand it. Oh look, I cut my hair, Jen, but I just had to get her together. And she's like, you always trying to tell? No, bitch, I ain't trying to tell you shit. I'm trying to tell you facts, and you don't like facts. And if you think about what I'm telling you, bitch, you'll wake up and smell the coffee. Shit. If he wanted you so bad, baby, he would have been over there with you. He's not with you. He over there with somebody else. And as soon as he get mad at them is when he call you and you let him come in and get all up in you all type of ways. And then he either stay or he end up leaving right after that. It's like, come on. So it was just like, and I was just telling her, like, girl, I don't know what you missing, but baby, you so beautiful. Like, why do you keep falling for these men? You can't be that lonely. Find something, but don't keep letting these men keep treating you like this. Like, damn, take a moment and realize who you are and realize what you really want. Like, we're chasing after these motherfuckers who ain't doing shit for you, just making you, you know, get used up. It's like, come on. But I hope she wake up, and I hope anybody out there really know what their worth is. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. Don't let nobody take advantage of you and treat you like you don't deserve, the best thing in life. Because if you are born and you are human, you deserve the best of life. I don't give a damn what size, what sex, what race you are, how you look, what you got, what you don't got. You deserve the best of life. And don't let nobody run over you. I don't give a damn. And I just feel like she always get ran over. But it's like, I'm just tired of hearing the same old story. It's been the same old story for years. You know? So yeah. Who is who is the Desmond kid? Is that the little kid that's doing drag? You know what? This is what I honestly feel about the little kid doing drag. I'm all for parents letting their kids be who they are because we are born and we are who we are. And I'm all for that. What I cannot accept the fact is that letting your little kid dress up in drag. That's just like letting a little girl put on makeup and parlay up and down the street in front of men. That is the proper and the quickest way to get your child abducted, sexually harassed, sexually abused, kidnapped, raped, or whatever. That is too much. There's pedophiles out here. And no child should not be in drag like that. I do not agree with that situation because you have to think there's crazy people out here. And that's a young kid putting on makeup, and makeup make people look older. They throwing their little bodies around, sashaying around grown people, grown men. That is not cool. That is advertising sex for the crazy. We talk about child uh, pornography and all this other shit. Well, we gonna let the kids sit up there and do drag and say it's art, which it is, but it's not art for no little kid at that age. Too young, baby. Stay in your age. Stay in your youth. Doing drag at any age that young is not good. That's too much freedom. Too much freedom, too much sass, too much grownness, and all of a sudden you got bad things happening. That should not be done. And when your child started getting harassed, bullied, and sexually harassed and all that stuff, you might as well look at the parents might as well look at themselves in the mirror because you are promoting prostitution. You are promoting the rapists of children to go after your child because they are prancing around in makeup, making them look older. They are trying to be grown than what they are. No, no, no. Sit your young elementary ass down somewhere and learn Scooby Doo 1, 2, 3, ABC. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. You learn that. You don't learn about contour, blush, highlight, and shimmer. You want to play and drag, you play and drag in this goddamn house. But you're not going to be in nowhere public prancing your little hot ass around when you're young like that, when there's psychos and pedophiles out there. No, ma'am. It's scary and it can be very sad. And also, when you're doing that, once again, oh, yeah, we're going to take them in the dressing room. We're going to dress them up. You back here. The kid, say, for instance, the kid is able to go to a bar, which there are places where kids can go into the establishment where we do drag. If they go in there and say the girl's like, oh, we're going to take him in the bag. He's going to experience the bag, yada, yada, yada. Baby, sometimes it be drugs going on back there. You know what I mean? There be drugs, drinking and stuff going on back there. You letting your 8, 7, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13-year old experience this stuff so early, they thinking that's the thing to do if they see other old bitches doing it. Then all of a sudden you got a little 9-year-old around here smashing pills, snorting that shit up the nose. No, man. You parents have to think. It's a way to let your child express themselves, but they still have to know their place. Letting them grow up too fast, let them die young. It's not right. I don't think it's right. I don't think that's right. Hey, Jill. I don't think that's right at all. It's a scary situation. Too young, too young, too young. Too young. I just, hey, Jill. I just don't see that. You know, I don't. That's something just, you know. It makes me uncomfortable too, just you're very right. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. And I don't like the fact that parents feel so comfortable with letting their children dress in drag. Halloween, okay, well maybe, because we are together. But in the house, yes, you could probably put on a little show for the family, all women. And your daddy want to watch, yes, your daddy. But when you prancing your little hot tail ass around these young men, and these men, no, 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 no. No, you can't do that. Parents shouldn't. And then something happened, they want to start crying. Woe is woe, and no, bitch can't woe is woe because she never happened. Those are just like the R. Kelly situations. I don't know how some of the parents are knocking on doors and throwing rocks out windows. Fuck them security guards. You got my child up in there. I'm about to tear all their asses up. I'm coming through here and I'm grabbing mine. You can call whoever you want to grab and call whoever you want to call. But I'm coming to get mine. It's going to be another John Benet Ramsey. You sure is right. Throwing their kids into the wolves. They are. They really are. I was 16. Maybe just now, probably like the end of 15. However, it was grown as men trying to talk to me. There was kids on the street that was younger than me, 13, 12, homeless. I seen men taking them home, and baby, you know they was doing it. Why was that happening? Because parents with their low life that ass have kids, and their kids turn out to be gay, and then all of a sudden they don't want to love them no more, and then they put them out on the street, and then now their kids got to be prostitutes. They got to be drug heads. They got to be thieves. They got to be down there sex slaves for everybody. It's fucked up. Let me tell you, I seen some shit when I started visiting the gay side and venturing out trying to see what was going on. The people that I met, at least I'm gonna say at least out of the 15 people I met, I'm gonna say at least 9 of them was homeless. And they was homeless because their parents put them out because they was gay. Well, fuck us for being who we are. You fucking had us. We didn't ask y'all to. We wasn't sitting there saying, "Hey, can y'all fucking make us?" We wasn't pulling signs out of no balls and no damn pussy saying we want to be gay. And it cracks me up and it throws me that they love us, you know, all we babies and all this. But as soon as we old enough to say who we are, they want to just push us away like we don't even fucking care and matter. Bitch, you got me all the way fucked up. I can't stand parents like that. I can't stand that. And seeing that shit, it was just so mind blowing to me that people could do that to their kids. Like I didn't hear about nothing like that all of my life until I got into the gay world. And that's when I started discovering people putting their kids out because they was gay and all this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I ain't never and it made me terrified because I'm thinking, what if my mom put me out? You know what I mean? Because there never been a discussion in the household about being gay, being a sin, or none of that. That was never brought up in my that anything about being gay. It was never brought up to be a situation or a negative thing or a bad thing. But when I did come out, you know, and I didn't get that response that I was expecting, I was used to everyone telling me that they have got. It was just like, wow, like, woo wee. But I had told my mom them a long time ago when we had, you know, talked about it, like, and I broke it down to them, you know, how much I really do just love them, like my cousins and all of them. I always break it down for my birthday and for Christmas and stuff. You guys don't have to buy me nothing because you guys just loving me for being me is so much more than you guys could ever know. And I always tell them that because I just couldn't imagine them not loving me because I'm who I am. Bisexual, gay, whatever, sexual, it don't matter. But I really love them just that much more for that reason. But I said, if y'all didn't accept me for who I was going to say, fuck y'all too. That ain't my business. You know, I have my life to live. I'm going to live it happily and I'm going to do it, you know, where I'm going to be comfortable and I'm not hurting no one, but I'm going to have me a good life because I deserve it. And if you can't accept me for being who I am, then for me, it's Navidad. Get your ass out of my face, and I'm gonna keep on being happy, and you be miserable. Cause it ain't my fault how you feel about me. Mama, daddy, cousin, brother, grandmother, grandfather. I didn't, you know, I just think that's not my problem. How y'all feel about me living my life? Y'all live your own. You know, y'all. I always say nobody is perfect. So don't say my sin of sleeping with men or whatever is a big sin or a little sin because your sin ain't no bigger than mine. Sin is a sin. And you ain't living no perfect life, and guess what? Maybe I'm not either, but I'll figure that out when I go up there. But if you can't accept me for being me, then that's between you yourself, and you just get out my face. So, you know, but we cracked up and laughed about it, but you know, my family just really honestly loved me, and I'm so grateful for that because I know and I've seen what can happen when you don't have your family support. And I just wish people really wake up and understand that there's nothing wrong with being gay or bisexual. It's nothing we're human. We just love the same type of sex. Shit, we don't care about you sleeping with everybody. You know, you straight. You going around pussy popping, dick slanging it. I mean, let us be us, you be y'all, and be happy. Shit, we not even here to fuck with y'all. We here to do our own thing. We got enough going on. But yeah, so I don't know, child. That's kind of just wore my nerves out. But I really just wanted to tell, you know, the women just really just know your worth, honey. And then that's with anybody. Just always just know who you are and have pride in yourself and don't let nobody treat you like shit because it's not even worth nobody treating you like shit. And if they treating you like shit, just tell them to get the fuck out your life. You know what I mean? Why are you gonna let somebody be in your life that bring you down all the time? You supposed to be happy, judge. You supposed to be judge. And judge, we happy, judge. Remember who called your long-term partner a friend? Wait, what happened? I'm sorry. That I didn't see that. Yeah, baby, you must be judged. You must be happy. I'm not trying to make you tear up, Jennifer. I just want, everyone just to really know who they are. Just to know that you are worth it. You deserve to be happy. You want to be happy. Don't nobody want to be sad. The fuck? Uh-uh. And if somebody making you sad, you have to get them up out of your life. That's not living. That's not enjoying life. Life's too short, baby. Don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you. But you know what? That's if you feel like you just want to go, I tell people all the time, you have to go out by yourself. Sometimes your friends may not want to go, they may not have no money. You just have to go out by yourself and enjoy. If you want to go to a bar or a club and you feel like you want to get on the dance floor and just dance, dance by your fucking self. Who gives a fuck? Most times you don't want to dance with nobody anyway because they breath stinking, or they super sweaty, or they trying to bump and grind and you trying to do the two step and they want to be all rolling up on you. You just trying to get your little groove on. Baby, just enjoy yourself and dance by yourself because there's nothing wrong with it. That way, when you're tired of dancing, you can walk off. You ain't got to say, ooh, thank you, baby, for the dance. And they trying to get your number and all that. Just go and get your own groove on in the corner and just go with yourself and go with the fucking flow. Shit, it's so much fun. You have a good old time. Shit, it don't even matter. You buy it and say the person. But you know what? When people try to tell, when somebody try to tell you that you're not bi and that you something else, you don't let nobody tell you what you are because you know what you are because it's you. And you quit telling people your fucking business. You ain't gotta tell them that you're bi. You ain't gotta tell them that you're straight. You ain't gotta tell them that you're gay. If they want to know something, you just say, "God damn it, I'm fucking." And that way, you ain't gotta put yourself in nothing because it ain't nobody business anyway. You gonna date who you date. You just tell them whoever I like, and what I date is what I date. Other than that, that's none of your business. But don't let nobody tell you, oh, if you say I'm bi, they say, well, you just something. You don't know what the hell I am. You don't even know what you are. So I just feel you just don't need to tell people your damn business sometimes because some people just don't know what the hell they're talking about. I just don't tell people all my business. My best friends don't know my personal business. I tell them what I want them to tell them. I don't tell my best friends, I don't tell nobody my business because it's mine. And I don't need nobody in my business because I don't want nobody to tell my business. I can tell my own business and I don't tell it. That's why nobody knows my business. My next performance is tomorrow night in Cincinnati. I have a flight in a couple of hours. Yeah, and I feel like this. And somebody, Mario. I mean, Romeo, somebody said, like, like you just said, you just came out being bi to your family. And I'm thinking, but why would you have to come out and tell your family, oh, I'm bisexual? That ain't none of their business. You know what I mean? That really don't be none of their business. So I just never knew why. I felt like we had to come out and say, "Oh, I'm gay," or "I'm such and such." It ain't none of your business. Shit. We ain't asking you, "Are you straight?" Because you may act it, it may not be. Shit. Oh, thank you, love. I should have brought that out. How do you know what? I don't know what to tell you about depression, love. All I know is I listen to music whenever I feel really down. I listen to some music that gets me, you know, encourage me and gets me you know, happy and make me feel good about myself and about the situation that I could be going through. So music really do help me. But one thing I can tell you, trying to end your life over depression and a lot of bullshit is not worth it. You don't try to end your life for shit. What you do is you end the bullshit that makes you feel like you want to end your life. You don't ever want to end your life. You can always end the bullshit. And then you start living your life. Because whatever making you feel depressed, you know exactly what it is, and that's the shit you say, fuck it, let me leave it alone, and you move the fuck on. If you hold on to something, you have to just accept it, whatever it is, pray about it, and move the hell on. Because depression will kill your ass. And it's not worth it. It's a lot of things people can get depressed about, but you better knock on your head and get it in formation and get it together. Because fuck that depressed, being depressed, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. Nah, fuck that. You figure out what the hell you depressed about, you get that in order. A fucking sap Rocky, and then you get back to living your life. And if it's family, you have to pray about it and get your baby, y'all got to go. Shit. You know, with no job, nothing. Yeah, this shit. But you know what? If you've been out of work and been out of everything for a long time, you just have to step your foot out there. Because you're never going to do anything. You're never going to know if you don't put your foot out there. It could be a kind of scary situation, and it's easier said than done. But at some point, you have to start walking again. You have to put your foot out there, and you just have to go for it. You may have to brush up on some things, look at YouTube, learn some new shit, do some video tutorials, learn some, different programs and stuff by watching it, trying to get some knowledge. But you have to start doing something. You can't keep being scared. Said, no, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Because before you know it, time is already gone. So you just hop your ass up in there and just start going. Yeah. And just get out there. Sometimes when you fresh out there like that, they like that. And you can't give up and things don't work out the first few times. You got to keep going. You know the struggle is going to be hard because you ain't been in the business, but in the game for a moment. But you know the game because you already played the game. Now you just got to go back out there and get it. Do some research on YouTube. Whatever you're trying to do is there. And you think you go in there and you sell yourself. Shit. You have to get out there and talk to people. It's okay. It's okay to talk to people. Shit. Like I would go to the bar by myself or to a club by myself, and I would talk to people whether they knew well before I was even on TV or anything, because I didn't have a problem. You just go out. You if you have in your mind that you want to go have fun, you will go out there and have some fun. But you can't be scared to have fun and live life. Shit. Go out there and just say, what's up? You know, what you doing? How long you been sucking dick and taking dick? You just bust the ask a question. You know? Top or bottom. Is your water clean? Are you sucking or licking? What are you doing? Anything. Just ask the question. Start a conversation. You never know. You know, just enjoy yourselves. You know, you gotta stop depending on others to make you have a good time and to bring joy to your life. You gotta bring joy to your life on your own. And trust me, it's nothing like making your own self happy. You know, I don't care what it is. You make yourself happy. Go out and have some fun. You want to go to a concert, your friends ain't got no money, well, you go on your own. Shit. I've been to 55 Patti LaBelle concerts. 55. And I know because I had a book of all the concerts I went to. But in the process of me moving, it had, the book had vanished. But I'm about at like 55. And that makes me happy. I don't want nobody to go with me. I don't look for nobody to go with me. I get my tickets because if she playing, and this is how I'm at 55. People are saying, how you went to 55? When she played anywhere in the California area where I could drive to, 8 hours, 10 hours, if I'm not going to fly, I would drive my car. From the age of 22, when Patti LaBelle played in San Diego, she played in Oceanside, she played in LA, she played in Vegas. I went to every last concert. So if she's in my area 2, 3, 4 times within this area I could get to her, I was going. And I went back to back to back to back to back. And I have done that for years. And it's even proof in the pudding because there's a lot of times I have videos or pictures and you'll see me, or you just see one night, 2 nights, one night, 2 nights, 3 nights. So that's how I accumulated so many times of going to see her. Because that's something that I enjoy. That makes me happy. I don't give a damn what nobody else thinks because your opinions don't even matter. It makes me happy. I don't look for nobody to go with me. I go on my own. And I prefer for nobody to go with me because this is something that I want to do on my own time. Patti LaBelle is so wonderful live. Let me tell you, that is one of the best gifts in the world to me is to see that woman live. Cause she don't hold back. She don't play no BS. She gets on that microphone. She have a live band, live singers, and she is singing. At 74, she is shutting it down. Still, that woman been on tour for at least 17 years, and I think she had maybe 2 albums, at least one. Well, I would say at least two in 17 years. And she has been on tour ever since then. Like she just never been off tour. She's always relevant. She's always in the know of every year. The rappers love her. The country singers love her. Everybody loves Patti LaBelle. It just surprises me she's not as big as she should be. She's always relevant. Always relevant. always in the know of today. What's going on in the generations? She dabbing. She sea walking. Look at her. She was just on some show looking absolutely wonderful at 74. Still walking around in 5-inch pumps. Who does that at 74? But, just do whatever makes you happy, Jill. Am I into politics? I'm not really into politics like, a lot of people may be into politics. Um, I do know the world is fucked up right now. And I just wish that somebody would just say, okay, enough is enough. We need to be equal and we need to be happy. What do we need to do to make everybody happy? Because no one at this point is happy. When you start fucking with taxes, anybody who works is not happy knowing that they're not getting no money back at the end of the year. Or when they're, in a few months or whatever the case may be. No one is happy who's working about that situation. So that right there should bring an alarm to anybody to say, okay, now look, we have to start fixing some things around here because now it's affecting, it's just out of hand. And it's sad because it don't have to be that way. It really don't. And I think we're spending more time, or they're spending more time with bullshit and not enough time on trying to figure out how we can get these homeless people off these goddamn streets. Because now they are crowding up the streets. What the fuck happened within in the past 2-3 years? Why do we have so many homeless people? It seemed like it quadrupled than what we had before on the fucking street. Why we wasting money on bullshit stuff we don't need? Why we not building some big ass shimmy shacks around here to put these people in here and find out what's going on? I don't understand. If you're gonna make it great again, then make it fucking great. Would it be great? It's getting the people off the street. Damn. It's cold as fuck. It be hot as fuck, and they just sitting out there. No, get them off that damn street. Shit. That's a lot of goddamn money going to waste over some bullshit. You know? Damn. Could you imagine the what the world would be like if we just got the homeless off the street? Build is so much land out here where there's nothing. Build some fucking homes and some stores so people can fucking work. And we build more shit and get people off the street and get people working, we can keep money flowing in these motherfucking places. Legalize weed every motherfucking where. It ain't killing no goddamn body. Shit, if you get too goddamn high, drink some water, lay your ass down. You ain't gonna die. Just lay the fuck down. You'll be alright. It's the pain pills and the other shit that's knocking people up out of here. And all that other bullshit. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. I just say people just really need to. I just want people to realize, you know, you don't. They some people may not see that it affects them, but it affects your ass. It is going to affect you. Sooner or later, you're going to get a doorbell ring at your motherfucking door, and then you're going to get a wake up call. But it's going to be too late, Jib. My flight is at 6 in the morning, and it's only 12 o'clock. And I'm 10 minutes, well, 15 minutes from the airport. And when I leave this bitch, ain't nobody gonna be on the road. Shit. And I did good because I slept earlier. You know, I had took a good old little nap earlier. No plastic straws. Why, Jid? Well, you know what? I do have plastic straws. I'm sorry, Jid. I know them poor TSA agents. I feel so sorry for them. I really do. Because this is the gag of the nation. Even though, but you know, they did say everything supposed to be going back in order. That's what they had on Facebook from Yahoo, and Google, that they signed the bill to get the government back on track to start running and stuff. But the thing of it is, even though the TSA members, staff, and other people who got affected by that will get back pay from the government, because that's how they do it, when it's rent time and bill time, time to eat, time to, do something, don't nobody want to hear, oh, my job ain't paying me because the government ain't, they stopped. The landlord don't want to hear that. Car notes don't want to hear that. Your stomach don't want to hear that. Your kids could not hear that. So that's fucked up. That's the fucked up part. Yeah, they don't want to hear, well, they closed down or they shut down, but we going to get back pay. Okay, well, what you going to do about the pay for today? Because you don't have to pay for today. We're going to cut the shit off. We're going to put you out, take your car. Your kids going to get their medicine, whatever the case may be. Don't nobody, they ain't going to hear that. They just not. That's the fucked up part. So it's like I don't even see how that even happened. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, what is going on? And they just, and that's some hard ass work being a TSA agent, I'm sure. And I see a lot of them fucking people that just be not so bright and stuff in the head, but then they just say and do some dumb shit. Walked out on me. Since leaving is more convenient than talking and communication to save a marriage. Go figure, don't call me crazy. We could lie to me and make fake. Oh wow! I don't know if I could do that. Baby, welfare checks, all that stuff, EBT, all that. Everything dealing with the government is gonna be on hold. And they said tax returns ain't getting issued out. Okay, so you're not getting no money back. So you might as well just hold on to your tax returns, file them bad boys until they say everything is back running, because you ain't getting no money back. You ain't getting nothing back. But they did say on YouTube that it was everything, signed the bill to get everything back in order. But I don't know. It's snowing in Maryland. Oh, hey Peter from North, you a porn star? Okay, Peter, for a porn star. Is that? Let me see if that's what it said before I be saying that. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm not a porn star type of watcher, so I wouldn't know what you did and what you do and how you get down. But I mean, if you like it, well, you know, that's what, congratulations. You look old enough, you know what I mean? You look of age, meaning, you know, to where you're not trying to really do nothing else in your future to where you will be bothered. But I do tell young boys and girls, when they talk about, I have a lot of people tell me about, a lot of people ask me about doing porn. And what I tell young people, I don't care if it's a Steva hybrid, I just like the low grade weed. I like really low grade weed. But what I always tell the young people about porn, when they ask me, which is surprisingly, I always say, you know, I don't, you do what you do. There's nothing wrong with it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. But just keep in mind, if you're doing it now or whatever the case may be, you may not want to still do that 5, 3, 10 years later. You may want to go into another field. When you decide to get out of that business and go to another field, right when you thinking that you have let that go and you trying to move on and get a whole new life, someone is going to bring that back to the future, right back in your face. So it's going to be in the present all over again. And you may not even want to deal with that. But once it's out there, it's out there. So it's never going to go away. Once you make a movie, they could they have all this footage. So they could slice and slice and slice and slice and add you to different videos and you not get paid for it. Because you already done signed up and got your $250. And the next thing you know, you on the best of, taking it on the knees, second dick, taking dick. You on all these different videos, and it's all one video that you had shot for $250. And now they done got 12 videos off of you, and they making a killing, and you have nothing to show for it. You have to be careful about that. Why I say that is because I have friends who have done porn, and this is the stuff that they have went through. And it's like, damn, like to this day, every time my friend hook up with somebody or trying to get to know somebody, before he can even say, this is what I done when I was in my 20s, as soon as someone see him, the first thing they do is send the video over to their friends of him and his porn. So then it's this whole situation. Why you didn't? Well, I didn't have a chance to tell you. So it's like, damn, it's a very risky business. It's very risky. But I don't knock a person for what they do. Just say if you're gonna do it, just be safe with it. And do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because somebody is, telling you to do it. But you just have to remember and think if you're gonna want to do that for a lifetime. Because if you don't, that may could fuck you up for your future. I just try to tell people to just, think wisely. But I have a couple of friends who do porn. They don't give a damn. They're like, bitch, I'm be fucking forever. Bitch, fuck forever. You know what I mean? If that's what you're gonna do, then fuck forever. I mean, I ain't knocking you. I ain't got time for it. I'm tired. Shit. Shit. Yeah. You did porn for over 10 years and it's very hard. Yeah. I love you too. But yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, I know I had a friend who was just getting a good job, and somebody sent the boss Somebody sent the job, the HR department, his video. And that's why I say you cannot tell people your business. And I said, if you wouldn't have went out there telling people your business, no one would have known where you was working at, what you was doing with yourself. But since you went out there opening your mouth, people started telling your business, whether they knew they was telling it to someone very shady or not. But you told your business. So now other people know your business, and now they stay here and sabotage you. Quit telling people your business, baby. Everything they don't need to know. And it fucked him over in the long run. And now he got another job. That bitch didn't tell nobody his business. You better shut the fuck up. Because it's always somebody right underneath your ass who just a hater. They don't want you to succeed. They get jealous when you succeed, and they ready to stab you in the back. Knowing they should never tell nobody, but they gonna tell somebody who they know and will get your ass together. You gotta watch. You gotta watch people. Sometimes just keep your shit together. Keep your shit to yourself. I do. I come to Sacramento often. I just left Sacramento. I did a whole tour out that way with Ronnie, and I was at the Badlands and all that. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. And he was so hurt. I mean, he was hurt, hurt. But baby, you gotta learn how to shut your motherfucking mouth. You know. Tell the producer to have some female white ass. She'll be surprised. That's what I got it. But boy, I think credit to get some back. Yeah, you got to keep a lot of your personal business to yourself. You can't always let people know where you live at, 'cause that's not a good thing either. You have to keep some things really to yourself. You know, you can't like if you. When I was like when I was younger, I think I was like, this is when I was freshly new into the gay scene. I remember these boys saying that they wrote letters to this boy parents, telling the boy parents how they was having sex in the house while they was gone, the nights they spent the night, what the house looked like, what the bedroom looked like, what they. I couldn't believe that they wrote letters to this boy parents. So that let me know right away you could not let people know where you live at. I never really had, well, only my friends then knew where um, where I stayed and stuff. But once I got into that gay world and I heard that nasty type of shit, I was very cautious on letting gay people know where I live. Because that shit right there let me know, oh, this is a whole nother ballpark. Because if them messy motherfuckers would write a letter to someone parent, I, I don't know what happened with the boy and the parent. 'Cause I didn't know the boy who they wrote the letter to, and I really didn't know them neither. And I made sure I didn't even want to get to know them. Cause me and my cousin, no, may he rest in heaven. We knew that we would have to tear that ass up. So we knew that was not the crowd we wanted to be around because they was the messy, the type of crowd we just was not cool with. And I couldn't believe that. So you have to be careful with who you let know where you live, your family members, all that stuff. You have to be very careful. Not too many people know where I live and all of that. I don't do that. And baby, Kennedy would tell you. She tell you in a minute. Oh, Jasmine don't have trade at her house. No, ma'am. Ah, 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 ah. You want me hooking up over here? Cause bitch, I don't hook up over here. No, 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 no. Yeah, so, and then one time too before, Latrice really do. Latrice have keys here. Kennedy have a key here, and Chevelle have a key here. And this is what happened. When Latrice was coming out here a lot after she had came, because Latrice came over here one day after I met her in San Diego. We had this right after her season, and then she came up here, and we was hanging out like all day, and then she was waiting in her room to get ready or whatnot, and oh, somebody was getting her room or whatnot, so she was waiting on that. And I was like, well, girl, we performing at the same clubs for the next 2 nights, so you might as well just stay here, damn, get in a hotel room or whatever, and just stay here and chill. I mean, I don't give a damn. So that's how she ended up getting the key because she was staying here. She was gonna be in town for like a week or so. So then, by after the 2 days of performing, I was going to another club. She was going to another club. I was like, girl, here's the key. But I see you when I get back. And then she just had the key. And then I was leaving the night before, but she was still here. And I was like, girl, just hold on to the key. You'll be fine. Just lock the door, hold on to the key, and I'll get it from you when you come back, whenever you come back. So she had the key. And then one time she was coming into town, and I was in San Diego. And I was like, well, girl, you got the key? She said, yeah. I said, well, just let yourself in the house. She was like, well, I had got reservations for a room. Bitch, fuck that room. You don't need to spend money. Bitch, I'm right here. What the fuck? So she was like, okay. So she let herself in. That was that. And then with Kennedy, it was the same thing. At the end of the day, I ended up going somewhere. She was still here. But bitch, hold on to the key. I see you when I see you. With Chevelle, the same exact thing. I end up, hold on with But not saying I just give everybody keys to my house because I don't. But you just know people who are your friend because they are your friend. They don't need nothing from you. They don't want nothing from you. And you automatically know if you need something, if they know you need something, they are there for you. You know if you call them because you need something, they are there for you. You know if you can say, bitch, I'm coming to the town, you automatically know they're going to say, bitch, come to the house. You know what I mean? I got a key to Chevelle house. So it's like, it's not a, it's like, okay, you know? They don't want shit up in here. They ain't coming up in here to steal shit. And I ain't, going over there to steal shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's just what it is. I got I got keys to a couple of my friends' houses. They were like, bitch, you need a key. And then it's like, they know if something go down, they know I got their back for sure. They may need something. Bitch, I need you to run to the house, go grab something real quick and, send it off to me or whatever, you know? But yeah. It's all right. Yes, someone did follow me one time from the club. It was a tranny chaser. And I didn't think I would be the one that he would kind of be into because I wasn't a tranny. Or a transsexual. Let me say that. Um, And he ended up following me home. And one of my friends went outside and scared the shit out of him. Yeah, sure did. Because what happened was, excuse me, I was at the bar and I walked up there and I see the man all the time in the club, but we never really had conversation. This was the first time we had conversation. It was always like a, a hi or whatever, because he was always there. But I knew he always dated the girls. Well, he ended up buying me a glass of wine this day because I was at the bar and he was right there and I was whatever. He was like, "Oh, I'll buy you, a glass of wine." And I said, "Oh, thank you." We're not. So we started having conversation. After we had conversation, one of the girls told me, "Girl, you shouldn't talk to him because he's crazy. He a stalker." And I'm like, "Well, girl, he don't want me. Like, girl, he always talk to the girls because that's all I see him talk to." Well, me not thinking nothing about it, this man ended up following me home. I don't know when he followed me home. I don't know if it was that same night. I don't know when he followed me home. But it was some time after that when we was talking. We was at the club and started talking, and he came up again. I think he was at the club and somebody said, "Oh, the weirdo's here," and they brought up about him stalking them and the kind of car he drive. And when they said the kind of car he drive, it's triggered in my head that I've seen this car before. And I'm thinking, why have I seen this car before? And then it dawned on me, this motherfucking car be driving up and down the street going kind of slow. So I'm like, shut the fuck up, right? So I'm really listening. I'm not telling nobody nothing. I'm just thinking. I'm like, okay. And he here tonight. I'm like, okay. So what I did was, right after the show, instead of me going down to the bar, to hang out and get something to drink, I immediately punched it home. So I was just in the house or whatever, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it just freaked me out. Well, the next day, my friend came over. So, and my friend is real big, but just real hee type of guy, just real big. So he came over here, we was talking, smoking the blunt. He was like, "Bitch, it's this car outside that's driving up and down here slow or whatever." And I'm like, "What kind of car is it?" So I looked outside and I was like, "Bitch, that man is a stalker." I said, "He be at the club, he talked to the girls." I was like, "This is the same guy I was telling you about." He ran down those steps and he got to that man's car and he said, "I know who you are. You better quit driving around here." He said, "If you come back around here, I'm going to kick your ass," and something, something. And we have not seen that man for a long time. And then it was like a while later, they was like, "Have you seen the guy?" They was like, everybody was like, "No, they haven't seen him." Then somebody said, like a year or so later, they seen him like in the North Hollywood area at one of the bars. But he sure did. That man was he followed me home. And I don't even know when he followed me home. It was scary as I was like, what? Then I told my friend, he was like, car is that some car just driving up and down here slow looking over here. And I'm like, what kind of car is that? I looked out my damn bathroom mirror window. I said, "Bitch, that is the same motherfucking car." I said, "That man is stalker. He's stalking me." And he was like, "I'm gonna handle this." He ran his big ass out there. Like, he scared the shit out that man. That man took the fuck off. He didn't even stop at the stop sign. He took the fuck off. Sure did. I said that shit was crazy. Oh, but you know what? If I would have never seen, if I my friend would have never came, I would have never even known he was out there because I didn't have nothing to do, so I wasn't even going. I didn't even have any plans to go outside. I was just going to be in the house, just sitting in the house all day. But I was like, what? And it was so weird when they was talking about it. And I'm thinking like, why have I seen that car before? I know I seen that car before. And then it dawned on my ass. That motherfucking car been up and down my motherfucking block. But I had something for that ass. If that ass ever approached me after I came up with 1 plus 1, I had it together. Okay. Okay, so he wanted to do the stocking game. I got something for that ass. Baby, I have some mace for him. Cause if he ever would have approached me, I would have let him get just as good as close, and I would have maced that ass and tore that ass up. Knock them knees and ankles all in socket. Baby, you done did the wrong thing. You done did the wrong thing. He would have got an old beat down from San Diego. I would have mollywopped that ass. Yeah. Yeah, people do. You know what I get? Let me tell you what happens. And I try to tell women this. Stop bringing your men to these gay bars to see these drag shows. And if they don't want to go see a drag show, stop surprising them and making them feel uncomfortable. Because when they come to the shows and they see us out there in these hourglass bodies and these beautiful trans women with their bodies and titties flopping and ass jiggling, and even the ones with the pads like myself, they are in our DMs. They say our names on the mic, over the loudspeaker, over and over. These men have phones. They could get up to the bathroom. They go right in there, find us on their phone, and then they are in our inbox. Do you know how many men I have to tell, baby, I do not want you. I'm not into straight men that have nothing to do with me. I don't get turned on by y'all. Y'all straight. I don't want you. I don't care about you trying to be on the DL. That don't turn me on. That freaks me out as well. I want you to find you somebody else because I'm not the one for it. You have to stop bringing your men to a gay function or event. If they do not want to go, do not force them. Do not surprise them because they are very uncomfortable. And it makes us uncomfortable when we out there performing and we hear and they doing this. That don't make us feel comfortable. Don't put a dollar over their head like this when you know they are not enjoying themselves there. Do not put them and us in danger because that could be a bad situation between the two of us. We trying to have fun, trying to lighten up the mood. They don't want to be bothered, and then it's a whole nother situation that boiled up because you want to start playing these little games. Do not do that. Stop that. Because anything can happen. And then a lot of times when they do all that ooh and ah and don't want to be, engaging into the show is because they have something to hide. They don't want their radar to get pulled off by one of us because we so open and gay, but they know deep down inside they over there sucking dick and taking dick and probably giving dick too. So they don't want to be bothered with someone who's so open because we can smell that gay up in that ass. You know, so it could be a couple of reasons, but just don't do it. And there's a lot of straight men that I have met at the gay clubs or at the shows. They were straight, but they was cool as fuck. They not. I'm straight. I don't want y'all men ain't doing shit for me. Y'all, I'm here to have a good time. And even if some people try to flirt with them, they cool enough to be like, you just playing because they know deep down inside ain't shit gonna happen between us because they ain't going that way. But it's like you have to know. You have to be very careful with that because your man could get hurt or hurt somebody. You could get hurt. Somebody get hurt. You know what I mean? So it's like, But they do be in the DMs. They be in the DMs. Oh, that number you did. I just wanted to tell you was real good at that number. You was fucking that shit up though. I just want to let you know, give you your props. Not trying to holler at you, nothing like that. But you seem like you cool peeps and da 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 da. It's like, well, all right, dog. I'm cool. I'm finna go play basketball with my brothers and all that. Real cool, real quick. Yeah, so it's like, damn. It's like I don't understand why people. I don't understand why women do that. I'm trying to tell them you better bring your man to the clubs, cause baby, they in the DMs. Shit, you know what I mean? So I just be like, ugh. I don't know what they should do. Women should know. I be trying to tell them. Like I tell women, you better go ask your doctors about prep and figure out if you could, take prep and what you need to do about prep. So you could, protect yourselves too because y'all know men out there cheating and sleeping with everybody. And some women are sleeping with everybody and they got a man too. You got to protect your pussies. So ask your doctors about prep so y'all don't get no diseases and, try to fight off HIV and stuff like that because it's crazy out here. I have two best friends. My best friend is one is in Oklahoma City and one is in Orange County. And I have three best friends in heaven. So yeah, they're my best friends. And I'm taking I'm taking my boy. Shit, I guess they both boys now. I think she just went back to being a boy. I don't know what my sister doing, but I'm taking my best friend who's a boy. Uh, I'm taking him to Miami because going to Miami has been something we always talked about and always wanted to do. So I'm gonna take him to Miami. Welcome to Miami. I was going to do Diana from Bring It, Point Your Damn Feet, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then I was going to do Niecy Nash from Claws. And then I was going to do Portia Williams. Because it really wasn't hard for me to switch from each character. All I was going to do was just change wigs. And I had it where I could tie, loosen up one and have another shirt underneath and do all that. Or add something on real quick to be a different character. It was really quick and simple but cute. I was gonna, have like a little uh what is it called? Um Not Tourette's. When I have different personalities, I was gonna play that kind of card. And I make it kind of fun. Hey Jeff. Oh, you know what? I didn't know anything about anything like that. So that's the first time I heard about that. I didn't know anything. I haven't even watched the past two episodes because I've been on my Just Up Your Life tour and I didn't do any viewing parties, you know. So I don't know. What happened to a door? Well, what happened? Can you go live with people on this damn thing? Where the fucking live thing at? Well, what's going on with Valentine? Well, what's going on? Can somebody tell me what? I don't know what's been going on because I don't be following people. I be having that. What's going on? Am I going to a ball soon? No time soon that I know of, but I love going to balls. They be so much fun. They long as hell, but they be a lot of fun. Yeah, okay. They have a whole side combo, and I'm trying to get in where I fit in. I'm just trying to find out what's going on because I don't know what's going on. Whew, this is making my nerves bad. Oh, thank you, Kevin. But what's going on? I did, but I do try to figure that out when she was girl second in the performance. Oh, okay. My Dora the Explorer is my favorite, and I was trying to find her, but I don't know where she at. Cause you know I love my Dora. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I wasn't even paying attention what was going on. So, Valentina, what? I had cut my hair off this morning, and I had put this little oil treatment on it, and it feels so good. That boy is fine. He just need to come home to Jasmine. I'll make him tacos and stuff like that. Baby, you want some tacos? Let me get up in this kitchen and make you some goddamn tacos. You got your blunt? I just smoked the blunt. Yeah, and you thought of me? Oh, thank you, Jess. She looked good in that interview, didn't she? I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with Adora, baby. So I really can't say anything. I can't answer that question if I think she have a problem, if I seen her act crazy or nothing like that. I really don't know. I haven't seen nothing Adora been doing. I hope she don't. I hope she's okay because I like her a lot. But honey, let me tell you, I mind my own business and I follow myself and I talk to people on my pages and stuff. And I don't know what goes on with people unless somebody tell me. I just don't be paying attention because I have so much other shit going on with my life. So I don't be knowing what be going on. I have seen a ghost before. Well, I don't want to say a ghost, but I would say I've seen a spirit before. I love you too. I'm going to be getting off in a minute. I want my friend to call me when they get off work so we could go get something to eat. And that's what I'm waiting on. So when that bitch say, ho, I'm off, I can say, bitch, let's eat. Because this bitch always want to eat when they get off. I'm going to go have, that's a good question. I'm either going to have some chicken fettuccine or I'm going to, uh, or I'm going to have, or I'm going to have French toast. I'm going to do like French toast with the sausage patties. Uh huh. Yeah. Go ahead and get my jab. Do I eat healthy? No, I don't. I do not eat healthy at all. I don't watch what I eat. I eat whatever I want to eat. I do not watch what I eat. I'm not on a diet. I do not work out. I don't have time for none of that. I just been this size forever. Shit. What's for dinner? I'm either going to do the chicken fettuccine, or I'm going to do the French toast with the sausage patties. Yeah, so that's what I want to do, and get my gel. You want fettuccine, and it's a lot. They give you this big ass bowl with this big old plate, and it's kind of like a bowl type of plate, and they give you a lot of chicken, a lot of sauce, a lot of fettuccine, and then they give you a half of this damn garlic bread. Mm, 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 mm. And when you bite into it, it have this like crunch to it. Oh my gosh! I think I'm gonna do the chicken fettuccine gel. No, it's not leftovers. I'm going to go to this place called Norms that we have out here. They have really good food over there, and we're going to go fuck that up. And as soon as my friend get off work, I'm going to go ahead and handle that business. You know, and this is actually helping me stay up because I almost went to sleep on that ass. So then I just want to get on here and talk to everyone without me being on Instagram to show a little bit more, you know, attention over here. But then I want to tell the women about, loving themselves and along with everybody else. So it kind of kept me up, to the prostitution junkie whore get off work. And then we could go eat. I could come back home, take a good shower, and get my ass prepared to hop on this fucking plane. When is the roast for Lady Bunny? If it's about the show, I haven't seen the past two episodes, so I gotta watch the past two. I know TSA calling out. I'm like, what this airport gonna be like? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh. They ain't playing no games. And you really can't blame them, though. Because it's like, bitch, I'm working for free. I'm always keep my ass at home. Baby, I just said I'm going to go home after I eat, come home and wash my ass. When I wash my ass, I'm going to brush and floss my teeth. That's part of washing your ass. You know? How many towels do you use when you in the shower? When you taking a shower or a bath, how many towels do y'all use? One, two, you use two. One, two, three. One, one. Two, three, one. Two. One for the face. Okay. I use one, but I start from the body up. Nasty. Okay. Wait a minute. If you said one, you shouldn't say if you use one. Okay, so what did you? If you use one, are you using one to wash your body off with, or are you using one to dry off with? Because you only said you have one. So that means if you're using your hands with soap, like this, no ma'am. But if you said two, meaning you have one body towel, washcloth, and then you have one to dry off. So that means the one you're using for your body, you wiping your ass, pussy ball cracks, and doing that to your face. So you wiping all that over your body. So you should have, if depending on how you doing it. Now I know y'all lying, because you said too. Now for me, how I shower, and I'm bald, I start here and I scrub all the way down, all the way down. Once I go all the way down, before I get to my private parts, especially my ass part, that's the last part I touch. I skip that area and I hit my legs. Get all that shit out the way. Then you clean up in your balls area. Let that soap up in here run on down and simmer through that. You do that. Then you go to that hole. Clean that. You squeeze all that shit out. Get that soap. You re-clean that. Clean that towel again with that soap. Then you just stand underneath the water. So that means you just wiping your ass and just wiping, all in your face. You just wiping shit all of your body again. No. That is crazy. Just indeed. Look at this little. Damn, she is short. Woman, how tall is she? Shit. She had to hop her ass into the truck. And she an officer. No, I'm not high, Jen. I mean, I could get, if I smoke about two more, I'd be fucked up. But I ain't even high like that. The weed I smoke is low grade. So you would damn near have to smoke a whole damn tree of the shit I smoke. I don't smoke kush and all that high grade shit. I like the very low, cheap shit. Like the cheapest shit possible. The lowest grade shit possible. I don't like that strong shit. Because you know what, Troy? I just never really been into the strong weed. It always makes me cough. It gives me a headache. And I just never been into it. And it's high as fuck. I don't, let me show you something. I know my zipper down for all you prostitution junkie whores looking. Ooh, a peppermint. Let me show you something. I get this bag right here for $21. Okay? Now, you could go get one of these right here with the nuggets, and this would be like 40, 60 something dollars. And you mean to tell me you would spend 40 or $60 for something in a vial like this because it's strong as hell, vice versa buying something for $21 when before they had this strong, this stuff ain't strong, this is the same type of weed in that bag, that they had that shit from when you was smoking weed 15 years ago from the weed man 5 for 20. You're not gonna tell me all you can smoke is that strong shit. Bitch, you was smoking 5 for 20 for years. You know? Uh-uh. No. And I don't like spending my money. I don't need weed that bad to where I need to spend 60 and $40 for a little bit of weed. I don't need it that bad. I don't need to get high like that. It's not for that. So if I can spend $21 and give me some weed like that, This right here gonna last me shit for a month or more. So I don't, I don't need to. No ma'am. Not my money. Now people can spend their money if they want to, and I will smoke their weed. But for my money and my dime, what the cheapest shit y'all got? Give me that. I'll be fine with it. I promise you. Yeah. If that would last me about a month, shit, maybe even more. Sometimes it lasts me like 2 months. Yeah. No, it just it's an ounce of weed. That'll last me for about a month and a half, at least. Edibles. I have. I'm not pulling your leg. It's a place called Mecca, Mecca something. They on Washington. If you live in the LA area, type in Mecca Weeds on Washington. That's called the Vegas odds. It is $21. You know, I'm not really quick and fast to be jumping on shit, the new products and stuff. And I heard that the things blew up in one of the guy's ears. I don't know if they was the real ones or some knockoffs, but I don't have time for that type of shit. No, I don't do mushrooms. All I do is marijuana and coffee. I don't drink. I may have me a red wine every blue moon, but most times I don't. And I smoke weed, and I prefer the low grade shit. I don't do the oils. I don't do the hash. I don't do none of that shit. I know what my body can handle, and what my body can handle is this low grade weed. I know that for sure. I know that way for sure. I know a lot of people been in New York recently. She looked beautiful too. Baby, I know it's illegal. It ain't stopping nobody. I don't want to try the dabs. I know I love her. You know, it's very hard to know if weed is good because they have so much bad weed out there. But the one thing about having weed out here in California, where we can go buy it, is all that weed had to get tested before they could sell it. So they test the weed for everything before they can even sell this weed. So that's what I do like about being able to go to the weed store and buy marijuana, is because we know that what we're getting is really weed. And vice versa, you going to somebody's house nowadays trying to buy something, and then it's fucking you up and your body's going all backwards and you acting like you're a zombie or some shit. You know? So anybody got time for that? I don't only do weed. I never do the wax and all that. I don't do nothing. I may do the butter, um, the butter that they have that I can buy and I can make stuff with. I may do the edibles, but all that dabs and the oils and the hash and all that other crazy shit, I don't do none of that shit. Mm-mm. I don't do none of that shit at all. So yeah, I don't do all that. Nah, I'm good on that type of stuff. You can't sleep good without your flower, okay? No, I would never shoot up heroin. I would never do none of that shit for no money. It ain't worth it for me. Nope. My body, see, my body can't handle none of that. I already say that with very pride and very strength. That my body can't handle that type of drugs. None of that type of stuff. My body's not meant for that. So I don't even do it. Because I know what my body can handle. And my body can't handle none of that. So $1 billion ain't worth shit because I could, baby, what if I take that one shot and that shit take me out of here? I'm not going to enjoy that $1 billion. My life is over. Fuck that. Mm-mm, it ain't worth it, Jeff. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Well, weed is not a drug. Weed is a herb. I need people to know the difference between herbs and drugs. Weed is a herb. It's not a drug. You know what I mean? That's a herb, Jeff. I ain't signed into Grinder because that's full of shit anyway. And I'm scared to meet people on there because I think they're going to fuck, rob, and kill me. So I ain't got time for that. Or try to. Yeah, weed is a herb. It's a plant. Shit, who know? Who said you can never dry out one of them other plants and make your body feel altered? You know? Yeah, it's like tobacco, but better. Yeah, baby, they be tearing people up. That's why you got to be careful with people you meet. Even in the club and shit, you got to, ooh. I'm just like, uh-uh. Weed do calms me down a lot because I'm naturally just very hyper anyway. So it really do calm me down a lot. Because honey, I got so much energy and I don't know why. I don't do bongs because they make me cough, just. You know, the bongs make me cough. The little hill quitters kind of make me cough. And I don't like having the flame like that in my face looking like a crackhead. So I don't. But I do, I do like the little hitter quitters because you could get that one little and that shit would get you together. But I don't like the whole, it kind of you kind of look like a crackhead. Yeah. We were able to smoke on Drag Race during the breaks because it was legal to smoke. So of course we could light up, and we did. I never done hookah, but I want to try hookah. Bongs is complicated. That big ass tube, you gotta put your mouth in there, and ain't nobody got time for that. And then you be coughing and shit, your lungs out, your eyes red, you're crying and shit, your throat hurting, stomach hurting. I ain't got time for that. They got this man naked. What's going on up here? But yeah, I want to try hookah. I never did hookah before. I'm trying to, yeah, I would love to come to Toronto to do hookah. No, they're really not complicated. It just, they look complicated, but, they hurt. They make me cough. I don't think my lungs that good for all that jam. But I don't drink alcohol, but I drink red wine. If I do have a drink, I'll have a red wine. But I don't drink though. I really prefer not to drink. I just hate the way it makes me feel. I just hate, you know, feeling like this, and I'm trying to be straight up. But if I drink, I need to drink after I perform. I don't want to drink before I perform. I just don't want that feeling no more. And now I really don't even like it. So, um, yeah, I'm just waiting on my friend. That bitch should be calling me or texting me or letting me know something because I want to eat. If I send a married bisexual about him hitting me up, he won't leave me alone. Well, baby, you have a block button, don't you? So what's the problem? You have a block button on whatever he's hitting you up on. Any type of phone call, you got a block button. Social media, you got a block button. If he in your face, you just tell him I'm not interested. But you have a block button if he hitting you up, baby. What is the problem? Evidently, you are enjoying the situation because you ain't blocking his ass. Well, I guess you are too nice, but eventually you have to tell him that you are not interested. That's just like if somebody keep poking you. Eventually, you got to tell them, baby, you got to stop poking me because I do not enjoy that. So you have to figure out how to get this person off your ass when you don't want to be bothered. And the best way to get them off your ass is to do what? To hit that block button on your phone or on your damn device or whatever the case may be. But you has got to get that together, Jim, because they're not understanding, and you don't like it, so you got to fix it. You still being nice, but you gotta, be happy, and that's not making you happy, Jim. But what is gonna make you happy is getting your ass off of here because I'm about to go get me something to eat. My friend just sent me a notification. So I'm gonna go ahead and say kumbaya for me, Navidad, and I love y'all very kindly. I want y'all to really get y'all some sleep and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. Thank y'all for being on here with me, getting your judge. But I'm about to go fuck up some food because I am hungry. So y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all soon. If y'all are in the Cincinnati area, I will be there tomorrow night to get my goddamn juice, and I hope to see you soon. And love yourselves because there's a lot of people out here gonna try to tell you you ain't worth shit, but I always know you worth something. I don't know where I'm at in Cincinnati. Look on my Instagram, just Miss Jasmine Masters. It's MS Jasmine Masters. Go look me up. I have a blue check. And I